가슴이 두근두근 하는데요.
The rats, why did he need them?
Plenty rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a
뭔 얘기를 하는
or
거야?
crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
누구랑 얘기하는 거야?
Well,
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
거기서 가져온 등불이네요.
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the
네
pleasure?
오래매.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt
야
it.
그런 것 때문에 나를
They
오라고
claim
한
none
거야?
who go there return.
난 또
How'd it come to be cursed?
아닙니다.
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre.
어이구.
So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you.
그걸
I
들고
shall let you
가라고?
keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
이 용도가 뭐지?
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
그래, 좀
Figured
무섭겠다.
as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
어
You
그런
will
게
tell
있어?
me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
입술입니까?
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt,
응?
thank you.
어이구. 말로만? 아 선물 줬죠? 키라 매치. 갖고 갈 거 없나? 쥐들의 탑이야? 잠깐 쥐들의 탑은 몇 레벨이야? 6레벨. 후딱 깰 수 있을까요? 가보자. 섬으로 갈 방법을 찾으러. 여기? 배 타고 가면 되잖아. 이거. 배 타고 가면 되잖아. 어디서 타고 갈까요? 제일 쉽게 탈 수 있는 데가 이거 타고 갈까요? 가까운데?
Slow now. Faster.
여기 있다. 그래도 저기 둘이 같이 탈출했을 때 배 타는 방법을 알아뒀어서 바로 써먹을 수가 있네요.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
자기 전화하고 싶을 때만 전화하는 거야?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. 아빠의 청춘. 브라보. 적들이 있네요. 잠깐만. 저장.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
뭐 이렇게 셉니까 얘네? 잠깐 이근이로 싸우자. 누가 맞추고 있는 것 같은데? 뭐야? 마법 등불을 이용해 유령을 찾자. 잠깐만, 마법 등불은 어떻게 이용해? 마법 등불이 어딨어? 들고 있는 건가? 저거? 마법 등불 어떻게 쓰는 거야? 이렇게? 아닌데? 뭐 눌러야 되지? 아래 누르면 되나? 아닌데? 네, 아까워. 싸우자. 자리를 바꿔볼까? 어떻게 쓰는 거지? 장착 위치 선택. 아닌데? 마법 등불 사용법. 아론 불 버튼 누르면 아론 이렇게 유령을 찾으라고? 이건 탑으로 향해야만 찾아지는 건가? 제가 덤빌 것 같죠, 저한테. 잠깐만, 에너지 좀 회복하고 가자. 이렇게 많아, 적들이. 지저분하게 죽네요. 미안하다.
Show me what you got.
아, 에너지 되게 많이 달았네. 왜 이렇게 많아? 구울들이네. 여기 있는 애들 다 처리해야 될 것 같은데. 이 많은 놈들. 조용한 데 가서 회복 좀 하고 오자. 오. 또 있어. 일로와. 두 마리인데? 내구도 엄청 달았겠다.
A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
유령은 탑에 있는 건가? 좀 뭐야, 물알망구 아니야? 어우, 싫어. 됐다. 어이구. 올라가? 저장. 아직까지는 잘 해오고 있는 것 같은데요. 여기도 분명히 보스가 있겠죠? 지 어떻게?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
지 싫어해서 그러는 거죠? 지가 뭐 이렇게 세?
Let's try Kira's lamp.
등구를 사용해 본다고?
Ugly bastard.
됐어?
Where's that noble?
어?
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
말 다 끝난 거 같죠 이제? 올라가자. 잠깐만. 이건 뭐야? 어떻게 열어?
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants.
밑으로 처리해야 열 수 있는 건가? 왜 쥐들은 안 없어져? 어? 밖으로 나가야 돼? 아니죠? 잠깐 저장하고요. 에너지 좀 채우고 들어가자. 쥐가 아직도 엄청 살아있네. 덤비지 마라. 내가 공격 안 하면 쥐도 공격 안 하는 건가?
Blood. Many must have died here.
아래에서 두들긴 거야? 저기 또 뭔가 있는데? 열쇠 같은 거 주지 않을까요? 쥐랑은 굳이 싸울 필요가 없었네.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
말 끝났냐? 더 밑에 층은 없을까요? 올라가자. 저기 열리는 거야 이제? 안 열리죠.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants, they're through...
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of
똑같은
them
얘기하는
again.
거잖아요.
That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants, they're through the door in the tower.
몇 층까지 있는 거지? 응? 쫓아가야 되나? 위로 올라갔나? 그 유령 위로 올라간 것 같죠?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
그렇게 해서 죽었다는 얘기입니까? 죽기 전에 그 행동들을 지금 보니까 반복하고 있는 거네요. 그쵸? 그래서 이렇게 쓰러져서 이 사람은 죽은 거로군요. 몇 층까지 있는 거지? 나를 보고 아까 도망갔던 그 여인인데? 어디로 간 거야? 아, 얘 도망가서 위로 올라가 버렸나? 죽기 전에 잔상 같은 거네요. 테마록에도 이런 스토리 있었는데, 어떤 여자 있는데 항상 불이 나는 겁니다. 남자였나? 아무튼 그건 중요한 게 아니고, 왜 불이 나나 했더니 그 전 애인이 불에 타서 죽었는데 자꾸 찾아오는 거였습니다. 말하면서도 소름 끼치네.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
도착했어.
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
여자 울음소리 들리죠? 방금 조사도 떴었는데? 내가 그러면 뭐가 작동하는 거지?
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
문을 여는 게 있을 텐데 여기에. 아니면 불로. 불을 끄면은 열리는 거 아니야? 설마? 불이 안 꺼져.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other.
불이 안 꺼집니다,
repeatedly.
저거. 끄기를 했는데 다시 켜집니다. 이쪽 벽에 뭐가 있는데? 뭐 왜곡되는 게 있죠, 이쪽에. 환영인가? 이상합니다. 저기 어떻게 해야지? 아, 1층에 못 여는 문, 잠긴 문 있었잖아요. 그게 열린 거 아니야, 그러면? 위로 올려놓고서 내려가 볼게요. 저게 토글이 될 때마다 뭔가 변하는 거라면 그게 유력한 것 같습니다. 여기 있는 건 아닐 테고. 위로 못 올라가죠? 여기 1층인가? 여기 2층이었구나. 이 문으로. 잠깐, 이게 잠긴 거고 저긴 갔다 왔고. 이걸 열어야 되는데. 뭔가 당기는 거 없나? 아니,
Someone
아니지.
dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
한쪽 벽에서 저건 뭐야? 아, 두 개를 동시에 사용해야 되나? 두 개 다 내렸더니 열렸어요. 참 쓸데없는 걸 만들어 놨네요. 전화 와야죠.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it
인체
if the
실험?
Convict were still in charge.
우는 소리 들려. 전투인가?
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
No.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he
카트리오나
lured
병.
rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid.
유령들이 나타나는데 위쳐는 눈 하나 깜짝 안 하네요.
My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know?
그걸 내가 다 처리하라고 또?
I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught.
얘가 그거일 수도 있잖아.
Press me so. You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
흥분했어.
How can I help you? A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died.
그 사람을 찾아와야 된다는
And
건가 설마?
abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle.
그래.
As
너가
I see
문제일
it,
수
you're
있어.
the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that.
나랑
Perhaps
싸우고
because
싶진
I'm heiress
않다.
of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did.
그걸
Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
그래 뭐 어려운 일 아니죠.
Fine, I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet
잊진 않았겠지.
what if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make
갔다
haste,
올게.
please.
그레이엄이라는 애랑은 안 싸워도 되겠죠? 꼭대기가 또 있네. 순간이동 여기서 됐으면 좋겠다.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
유령은 저를 쫓아오는 겁니까? 따로 뭔가 하지 않아도? 아, 이 게임 하면서 소름 진짜 많이 끼치는 것 같습니다. 무서워. 가자. 아니 근데 이 게임 하면서 뭔가 자선 사업하고 있는 듯한 기분이 드는데요? 아, 여긴 지하인가? 지하네. 아닌가? 다 똑같이 생겼어. (303) 말 가자. 아, 여기로 가야 돼? 그러면 여기.
That's it, Roach.
아이, 말 답답해. 나와. 여기로. 상인에게 얻을 수 있는 괜트 카드의 총량은 제한되어 있으며 상인별로 한 장의 카드만을 구할 수 있습니다. 거의 모든 포션, 폭탄 기름은 업그레이드가 가능합니다.
want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison.
독을 마신 거야?
I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed
천만
we'd be
다행이네요.
together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter.
그 마음이 너를 살릴 것이다.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch, and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them.
이용한 거네요.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it.
그래.
No more, please.
독을 마셨던 게 아니라고?
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion.
수면
Mage wanted to
포션.
protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means she. You said you.
로미오와 줄리엣에서
Spoke to a
마셨던
ghost.
그거네요.
By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses and rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean she was alive the whole time? But it can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought.
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find
그래.
peace if you help her.
What can I do?
같이 가자.
It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give me
Yes.
and leave me be.
다시 가서 얘기하면 되네요. 이거 보고 가자.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
추모 공간을 만들어 놓고 있었네요. 기특하구만. 유령은 없나? 가서 얘기합시다. 그러면 끝나겠죠. 약간 보트 타고 있을 때는 빠른 이동 가능한 거 아니야? 탈 수 있는 보트가 아니네. 왜?
Oh. Ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
죽었어? 이렇게 허무하게 죽었어? 와, 충격이 연속이네요. 빠른 이동. 아, 여기 아니지? 여기로 가야 되지. 그냥 뛰어가는 게 빠르겠다. 마을 어딨냐, 마을. 가자. 근데 이렇게 되면은 거기 가서 무슨 일이 있을지 모르겠네. 소름 끼쳐. 여기 뭐 퀘스트 있는데? 잠깐만.
An illusion.
You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed. You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
There's
뭔
something
일이야?
here. Need to use the eye. What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All God.
이 아저씨 얼굴 똑같은 아저씨 또 나왔네요.
That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All God, you call him.
유일신에 대해 더 말해줘.
Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience. We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elms. But what can we do? Such are the times. And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All God of yours.
베이컨하고 맥주를 주고 가는 겁니까?
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Oh, All God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my
와, 진짜 말을 하네요.
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail,
이게 신이라고?
earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
누가 장난치는 게 아니고?
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
땅 밑에 뭐가 있는 겁니까? 그거는 나중에 와서 할게요. 지금은 저기 이거 하고 있는 중이니까 가자. 로치.
Not so fast, Roach.
키라가 여기 있어? 여긴 뭔데? 아, 그러면 저기 끝난 거네요? 섬? 그 유령이 저기 하면서 아 그것까지 완전 끝나버린 거구만. 아 나 왜 그 여자 죽은 여자한테 찾아간다고 생각했지? 헤이 마무리했어.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
핸드폰 왜 안 했어?
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now. Why? I gave you a Xenovox.
네가
But the curse,
전화해야지.
what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
죽었어.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's
Good job.
important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona.
Catriona.
You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed.
그래.
I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
뭐 하자는 거야 나한테?
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
뭔데?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to
이걸
me.
갖다 달라는 거예요 그러면?
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
되게
Thank
착하네.
you. I shall be ever so grateful.
되게 착하네. 친구로부터의 부탁. 이거는 몇 레벨짜리인가요? 6레벨. 네, 일단 여기까지 하고서 뭐 하자는 거야? 여기까지 하고 내일 다시 돌아오도록 할게요. 빠이빠이, 안녕.